So good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Now today we are going to start with derivatives. Okay, we are going to start with derivatives. Okay, so let's recall the formulas. Yesterday, although we started, few of them were not there, few of them missed the class. So today I'll be repeating it again. Okay, let's recall the formula. Gayatri, can you give the formula? Find the derivative.
Limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h.
So that is the derivative at a point A. Derivative at the point A. And we denote that as f dash of A. Aparna, what is the derivative of x? Derivative of x.
Ma'am, I was not there in the class.
Yesterday you are not there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Karthik, derivative of x.
Ma'am, limit h tending to 0, f of x plus h minus f of...
No, I want the final answer. Derivative of x. Yesterday I asked you to
Ma'am,
learn.
1.
Derivative of x is 1.
1.
Okay, that one you have to learn it as a formula. You have to keep one separate paper, which all the formulas you are learning. You copy that formula at that time itself. First formula is limit h tending to 0. Derivative at a point A is limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. What's the derivative of x? Derivative of x is, Aditya, Satyan? Derivative of x is? It is 1. Derivative of x is 1. Okay, now we are going to find the derivative of x square. Write the next one. Find the derivative of x square using first principle. Derivative of x square using first principle. So f of x is equal to x square. We are going to find the derivative. We are going to find the derivative of f of x equal to x square using first principle. Okay. So what is the formula here? F dash of x. Here particular point is not given, means we take it as f dash of x. F dash of x is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Limit h tending to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So when you apply this here, limit h tending to 0. In the place of x we have x square. So you'll get x plus h the whole square minus x square by h. X plus h the whole square minus x square by h. So which is same as limit h tending to 0. This one we can expand it using the identity a plus b the whole square, x square plus 2xh plus h square minus x square by h. I hope you are copied, recalled all the identities. Ready with the identities? A plus, okay. So next period I'll be asking that identities. Now here x square will get cancelled. So which is same as limit h tending to 0. From here you can take one h as common. So you'll get 2x plus h by h. Now h will get cancelled when you put take limits. So you'll get limit h tending to 0, 2x plus h. In the place of h you have to put 0. So you'll get 2x. So what is the f dash of x square? Listen children, write down all these things together. So yesterday we calculated f dash of x. F dash of x is 1. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes guys. Gayatri, having your breakfast now. Okay. Okay. So f dash of x square is 2x. Write the next one. Next one. Find the derivative of x cube. Find the derivative of x cube. Find the derivative of x cube. So f of x is equal to x cube. So find f dash of x. So this method, what is the name we give for this method? This method of finding derivative, we call this as finding the derivative using
First principle.
first principle. Finding the derivative using first principle. So it is f dash of x. Again apply the formula. Limit h tending to 0. F of x plus h minus f of x by h. So you will get limit h tending to 0. In the place of x, we have x plus h. So x plus h the whole cube minus x cube by h. So now we have to expand this using the identity a plus b the whole square, x plus h the whole cube. So which is same as, what is a plus b the whole cube? A cube plus, what is the identity? A plus b the whole cube? A cube
3x square
b,
h plus 3x h square plus h cube.
Minus x cube by h. So now here plus x cube and minus x cube will get cancelled. So we'll get limit h tending to 0, 3x square h plus 3x h square by h. From the numerator, we can take one h as common. If you take h as common, so you'll get 3x square plus 3x h by h. So this one will get cancelled. And when you take the limit h tending to 0, we will get f dash of x cube is 3x square. F dash of x cube is equal to 3x square. F dash of x cube is 3x square. Is it clear, children? Is it okay? F dash of x cube is 3x square. Okay, now listen. Now let's recall again all these three formulas again. What is the derivative of x? It is 1, isn't it? X means, listen children, x means, can we write this as the power is 1? X means the power of the variable is 1. So this one we can, 1 means, is it same as 1 into x raised to 0? Is it correct? Anything raised to 0 is 1. When the exponent is 1, you have learned that anything raised to 0 is 1. We are going to generalize the formula. What is the derivative of x square? Derivative of x raised to 1, that is x. F of x means x raised to 1. We are writing 1 x raised to 0. What is the derivative of x square? We are getting this as 2x, isn't it? We are putting the power in the front and we are reducing the power by 1. Is it correct? X square. What is the exponent here? Power 2. We are writing the power in the front and the power becomes 2 minus 1. What is the derivative of x cube? Now we derived it. What is the derivative of x cube?
3x square.
3x square. We are putting the power in the front and we are reducing the power by 1. Is it okay? Now, can you give me what is f of x raised to 4? What, sorry, f dash. What is the derivative? What is f dash of x raised to 4? 4x cube. Put the power in the front. Its derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. What will be the derivative of x raised to 100? What's the
100x raised to 99.
Very good. It is 100x raised to 99. Okay, now we are going to generalize it. Okay, I'm going to give one formula here. Okay, the derivative of x raised to n. Derivative of x raised to n or f dash of x raised to n is, what will be the formula? X raised to n. If it is x cube, it is 3x square. X raised to 4 means we are writing 4x cube. So what is the derivative of x raised to n?
Nx raised to n minus 1.
Nx raised to n minus 1. So this is the formula. One important formula we are learning. Okay. Derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. Nx raised to n minus 1. See? Okay, you copied all these things? Few things I want. Okay. Okay. So what is the derivative of x raised to n? Derivative of x raised to n is
Nx raised to n minus 1.
nx raised to n minus 1. So what is the derivative of x cube? What is the derivative of x cube? Now apply that formula. Now we have learned one formula. What is the derivative of x cube?
3 into
It is
x raised to 2 minus 3
3
1.
minus 1. 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1. Put the power in the front and reduce the power by 1. So what is the derivative of x raised to 12? X raised to 12.
12x raised to 11.
12x raised to 11. Okay. Now, what is the derivative of x raised to minus 7? Method is same. Okay, put the power x raised to, whenever we have in the form x raised to minus 7 x raised to minus 7 minus 1, isn't it? So you will get minus 7x raised to minus 8. Is it okay? Now, what is the derivative of x raised to 3 by 2? What is the derivative of x raised to 3 by 2? Punya, is it okay, Punya?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the derivative of x raised to 3 by 2?
3 by 2 into x raised to 3 by 2 minus 1.
3 by 2 minus 1. So which is same as 3 by 2 x raised to 3 by
1
2
by
minus
2.
1. So it
1
is
by 2.
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
So here we are finding the derivative using the formula d by dx of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. Okay, we are finding the derivative using the formula. Derivative of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. Okay. We are not finding the derivative using first principle. We are not finding the derivative using first principle. So for the exam, if they ask simply find the derivative means using the formula you can do. If they mention find the derivative using first principle means you have to do the derivative using first principle. Okay, let's go. Let's learn one. Write down the next formula. What is the derivative of d by dx of 1 by x? Very, very important, children. What is the derivative of 1 by x? Now, using that formula, okay, we can use the formula d by dx of x raised to n. 1 by x means we can write this as
x raised to minus 1.
X raised to minus 1. Isn't it? 1 by x means the exponent is negative. Now, if we apply the formula minus 1, x raised to minus 1 minus 1, that is same as minus 1 x raised to minus 2. So, that is same as minus 1 by x square. So, this one we should learn by heart. This is another formula. You should learn this value by heart. What's the derivative of 1 by x? Minus 1 by
x square.
x square. Minus 1 by x square. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Now the same question, we are going to do it using first principle. Write the question. Find the derivative of 1 by x. Find the derivative of 1 by x using and then leave it. Mute me. So, what is the derivative of 1 by x? Find the derivative of 1 by x using first principle. Here, by applying the formula, we have minus 1 by x square. By using first principle, we are going to do. How to do this? So, the f of x is 1 by x. Now, apply the formula. What is the formula? F dash of x is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. Now, if you apply that formula, what you will get? Limit h tending to 0. By first principle, we are solving this. F of x plus h. So, 1 by x plus h minus 1 by x by h. Is it clear, children? Is it okay? Is it okay up to this? See, we derived 1 by x as minus 1 by x square. This is by using the formula. Now, the same thing, we are doing it by using first principle. So, now this is same as limit h tending to 0. Here, in the numerator, I'm going to cross multiply. So, in the numerator, you will get x into x plus h. We'll cross multiply here. X minus of x plus h. Again, you have by h. Is it okay? X minus of x plus h by x into x plus h. So, that is same as limit h tending to 0. Here, open the bracket. X minus x minus h by this h will go to the numerator. So, h into x plus 1. Okay. Now, plus x minus x will get cancelled. So, which is same as limit h tending to 0 negative h by hx into x plus h. Plus x and my negative x will get cancelled. So, what is left out here? Negative h by hx into x plus h. Is it okay, Aditya? Aryan, is it clear up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now here, again, numerator we have h, denominator we can have h, we can cancel it. So, you will get limit h tending to 0 minus 1 by x into x plus h minus 1 by x into x plus h. Now, you put h is 0. When you put h as 0, what you will get? Minus 1 by x into x plus 0. So, what is the answer? Is it minus 1 by x square? It is minus 1 by x square. Okay, so this formula, this final answer, you write down in the formula and you have to learn it by heart. What is the derivative of 1 by x? It is minus 1 by x square. You all copy that one? You all copied that one?
Yes, ma'am.
Parna?
Yes.
Ashwin?
No, ma'am.
No.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay, Aparna. I think Ashwin not copied.
I copied.
Copied. Now you all copied this one, children. Is it over?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's again recall all the formulas again. Okay. What is the derivative of x? Okay, others keep quiet. Anuj, derivative of x. Anuj.
1.
1. Very good. Derivative of x is 1. Nandana, derivative of x square.
2x.
2x. Gauri. Gauri, derivative of x raised to n. Derivative of x raised to n.
n into x raised to n minus 1.
Can't you? Can you repeat? N x raised to n minus 1. Gayatri, derivative of a constant. That one we did? 0. Derivative of constant is 0. Dia, derivative of 1 by x. Derivative of 1 by x.
Minus 1 by x square. Minus 1 by x square.
Minus 1 by x square. Atul? Atul?
Yes, ma'am.
First principle. Formula to find the derivative using first principle. Derivative of f of x. First principle. Formula. Formula to find the derivative of a function using first principle.
A limit h tending to 0 of f into f of x plus h minus f of x by h.
F of x plus h minus f of x by h. Emmanuel? Emmanuel? Derivative of x.
1.
Okay. Write the next one, children. Next one is again an important one. Find the derivative of root x. Find the derivative of root x. So this one also we can do it in 2 ways. First one using the formula, second one by using the first principle. Okay, we are going to find the derivative using the formula and the second one by using first principle. Now, root x means what is the power? What is the power?
X raised to 1 by 2.
X raised to 1 by 2. Very good. Root x means power is 1 by 2. So what will be f dash of x? What's x raised to 1 by 2? The derivative of x raised to 1 by 2. Derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. So
1 by 2 into
x raised to
minus 1.
1 by 2 minus 1. 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 minus 1. So which is same as 1 by 2 x raised to, what is 1 by 2 minus 1?
Minus 1 by 2.
Minus 1 by 2. Power is negative. That means can we take it to the denominator?
Yes.
So that is same as 1 by 2 root x. So derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So this is another formula. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Okay, the same thing we are going to derive it using first principle. Write the next question. Find the derivative of root x using first principle. Find the derivative of root x using first principle. So f of x is root x. We are going to find the derivative of root x using first principle. So formula f dash of x is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So when you apply that formula, what you will get? Limit h tending to 0, root of x plus h minus root x by h. Now, if we take the limit here, when we put x, h tends to 0, so what you will get? Numerator becomes root x minus root x, that is same as 0 by 0 in determinant form. How to find the limit here? How to take the limits? Which is same as limit h tending to 0. What we'll do here? Multiply. Yes, rationalize. You multiply and divide by the conjugate here. X plus h plus root x by root of x plus h plus root x. Multiply and divide by the conjugates. So now which is same as limit h tending to 0. So the numerator takes the form a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b. So which is same as a square minus b square. A square minus b square by h into root of x plus h plus root x. A square minus b square. Now, what happens in the numerator? So it takes the form limit h tends to 0. Root and square will get cancelled. So we'll get x plus h minus root x by h into.
Ma'am, minus x.
Sorry, minus x. Root and square will get cancelled. Plus root x. Now, plus x minus x will get cancelled. So we'll get limit h tending to 0, h by h into root of x plus h plus root x. Now h will get cancelled. So what you will get here? Which is same as limit h tending to 0, 1 by root of x plus h plus root x. Now you take the limit. You put h is 0. So when you put h is 0, what you will get? 1 by root of x plus 0 plus root x. So that is 1 by root x plus root x. What is it? 1 by root x plus root x?
1 by 2 root x.
1 by 2 root x. So derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Is it clear? So when a function is given, whenever you are given a polynomial function or rational function, okay, we can find the derivative using first principle. Or if formula is there means we can apply the formula. Can apply the formula also there. Okay, what is the derivative of root x? Derivative of root x?
1 by 2 root x.
1 by 2 root x. Just 1 by 2 root x. Okay, yesterday whether we find out the derivative of a constant. Did we try that one? Check it. But someone gave the answer, isn't it? Derivative of constant is 0. But that one, whether we proved it, did we prove it yesterday? No, isn't it? No, so we can prove it now. Okay, write down the next one. Find the derivative of a constant function. Find the derivative of the constant function. Find the derivative of the constant function. So, listen children, constant means no variable, no x is there. You can take it as A, or if you want, you can take C. When A is some real number. Okay, that day we have learned about this real function. Real function means, okay, it's a real number. Domain is R. And range is, what about the range of this constant function? What is the range of the constant function? Range means image. F of x is A. So, 1, 2, 3, suppose I am taking the elements and it is A. So, all the elements will be mapped onto. So, what is the range?
A.
A. That one single element, singleton sets. Okay. For the exam, you have all these topics. Okay. So, now f of x is A. We are going to find out the derivative of this function using first principle. Now, f dash of x. So, give me the steps, children. What's the formula to find f dash of x? Limit x tends to 0. Give the formula.
F
F
into
of
x
x plus h
minus
minus f of x
y.
all divided by h.
So, which is same as limit x tending to 0. If, listen, if x is there, we can put x plus h. Here no x is there. So, what you will be writing here? It is A. F of x is A. F of x plus h is also A. So, A minus A by h, which is same as limit x tending to 0, 0 by h, which is 0. So, derivative of a constant function is 0. Derivative of a constant function is 0. Derivative of the constant function is 0.
Ma'am, won't it become indeterminate form?
No, in the denominator, if it becomes 0 only, we'll say. Now, what is 0 by anything? Here you can write like this. Limit h tending to 0. 0 by anything is 0. Here it is, okay, which is same as 0. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, listen, one thing you make it sure, h is approaching to 0 means h is coming closer to 0. It takes values closer to 0. It may be to the left or to the right, but it is closer to 0. Okay. So now, tell me, what is the derivative of 5?
0.
0. Why?
Constant.
Constant. Derivative of constant is 0. Krishna Chandran, what is the derivative of 100?
0.
0. It is 0. Because it's being a constant, it is 0. Michael, derivative of x square.
2x.
2x. Good. Aishwarya, derivative of x cube.
3x square.
3x square. Shivani. Shivani, derivative of 1 by x.
1 by 2 root x.
Derivative of 1 by x.
1 by 2x.
Derivative of 1 by x. Check it. What is the formula, Ashwin? Ashwin Binil?
Minus 1 by x square.
Minus 1 by x squared. Change it. Okay, Shivani. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. What is the derivative of root x? Gauri, what is the derivative of root x?
1 by 2 root x.
1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 root x. And derivative of constant is 0. Now, two more formulas. Write the next heading. Derivative of trigonometric functions. Derivative of trigonometric functions. Derivative of trigonometric functions. So we are not going to derive it. We are taking the formula as granted. But for pure maths, we will be proving it afterwards. Okay, after learning trigonometry chapter, we'll be proving it. Derivatives of trigonometric functions. Which are the 6 trigonometric functions? Which are all the 6 trigonometric functions?
Sin theta,
Sine,
cos,
cos,
tan,
tan,
cosec,
cosec,
sec,
sec,
and cot.
and cot. Okay, we are going to learn the derivatives of the 6 trigonometric functions. So write the formulas. Okay, these are the 6 formulas you have to learn. So derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. Derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x cot x. Derivative of sec x, which is sec x tan x. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. And derivative of cot x, it is minus cosec square x. Derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Tan x, sec squared x. Cosec x, it is minus cosec x cot x. Sec x tan x. Cot x, it is minus cosec squared x. Okay, we can discuss about this in the next class. We can end this meeting now. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.